position.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's been a while since we made a video. I'm not much of a voice editor, but I thought I'd give it a shot for you guys. So what we're looking at here is we have a Stratios sitting off this gate. I attacked him earlier in an exploration site, but he had too many stabs for me to hold. And then later on I saw two more of his Stratios buddies in the same system, so he's baiting for me. I have no doubt that there's more cloaked around him ready to jump me. But we have Prime Faith and Fleet with us, who is also hunting in the system, and they haven't seen him, so it's going to be a surprise when we uncloak and show these guys a good time. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video, enjoy the clip, and I'll see you out there.
Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Hell's latest arrival, the equal opportunity killer, Alistair!
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me. The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. That makes me insane. Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire. Confess!
Bye, have a great time.
Wait a minute, do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine? Departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time. We used to have such fun together, and maybe you have what I need. But first I have one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed? Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain.
Alright guys, so here we have Cell Princess. A little funny story about Cell Princess here. He actually killed me the other day, much to my shame and embarrassment. I lost the Stratios when I was out exploring. I was AFK, and in that short amount of time he managed to pick me off. It would have been all fine, you know, I was more mad at myself, but what made it a little more personal was this message he sent me. And, you know, he was kindly warning me about pirates and CE, and I don't know, that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, so I made it my life's mission for the next day or two to hunt this guy down and get my revenge. So right now he's out here exploring at the site. I'm around 200 kilometers out. What I did was, before he even got into the site, I had made two safes. One pretty close on one of the boxes, and then one farther out. This just gives me more flexibility and lets me pick in my warp spots where I want to go. Maybe if there's a wreck, it allows me to warp to a wreck. But here I'm going into one of the relic site boxes. So the rats are still plinking away at him. I'm in a pretty good position now. He does have 4 offense hammerhead drones out. Most expensive but highest DPS drones. Doing good work on these rats. I'm pretty happy to see 4 thermal drones, because if you look, I have a reactive armor hardener, which is going to be crucial to this fight. Alright, so here's Cell Princess. He's in a HyperX Stratios. Afterburner fit. He has a web. He's about to finish off this last rat. I'm just trying to maintain situational awareness. Look around me, look at the relic sites, and make sure there's no mistakes being made before we get ready for this fight. That big white bloom you see is him webbing. the box. He had it pre-targeted, and his systems were still active when he started analyzing it. All right. So right now he's grabbing his loot, and we're not going to chase him. The best way to hunt like this is to let targets come to you. If you look, we don't even have a prop on. Let's see, he's finishing this. We should be the next box he comes to. So I'm getting ready, taking a deep breath. I'm super nervous. Anytime I get a catch like this, I'm really nervous. But this one is even better. And this is going to be a sweet payback kill. Alright, just in case I have to leave, I'm setting my autopilot to get me out of the system in a hurry. Okay, he's coming over, looking at his velocity. He's definitely coming our way. 22 kilometers. 19 kilometers. I try to get them as close as possible before decloaking. I don't want to give them any chance to pull range or escape close. 11 kilometers. 9. Alright. Decloak, lock, 3 scrams, web, and we're engaged. He's pretty fast. My drones only get 1 volley off before he locks back, and that was a hard hit. Those offensive drones do a lot of damage. Right away, I could tell this is going to be a long, hard fight. This guy is very tanky. So I recall my drones, and I just want to throw him off a little bit. So I'm going to destroy 2 of his offensive drones with bombs. You'll see they pretty much just get one-shotted, instantly deleted. He recalls them pretty quick, but he still loses 2. Those are each about 500 million each. And that gives me some critical time here when not taking any damage at all from his drones. Let's get a few more volleys in, uncontested. Very tanky Stratios. Alright, they come back out. 2 offensive, 2 Mach 9s. No bombs on this one. His bomb is down. I can tell by how much damage I'm taking. So I'm holding off on my plate. I want to use my large plate when I see him reload his bombs again, because this is a close fight. We're about equal. He has a little bit more armor lead on me. His resistance is high, and he just has so many hit points to chew through. He's also actively tanking, I could tell. Alright, there go his... He just recalled his drones. It means he's loading bombs. I'm really low on armor. So as soon as I see them come out, I'm popping my plate. And there it goes. Plate eats his bombs, and he's now in hole. A couple more hits. Nice, and we definitely got this in the bag. Oh man,
Confess!
that felt good. Completed my Concord pass. Grabbed the loot. Couple billion in loot. We're gonna cloak and get out of here. Good fight. A lot better, not AFK. And that was some sweet revenge. Alright guys, so for this one, I was out scanning for a site to camp myself. Just getting set up to hunt some explorers, and I found someone already there. They were in another fight, fighting someone else. I watched them for a little bit, and the guy he jumped got away. They left 1 rat in the site, and I'm pretty sure that the hunter is still here. So my plan here is to kill this last rat, and then I'm going to try to make myself look as helpless as possible, pretty much pretending to be an explorer myself, and we're trying to bait this guy out to attack us. So finish off this rat, loot the wreck. There's only one rat, so any good explorer would be very suspicious that the site's almost done already. I'm going to pretend like I'm kind of scared, cloak up, and slowly approach this box. This will also, it'll make me look like an explorer, and it will give my bombs time to reload for a second charge. Okay, so we're approaching 18 kilometers. I'll get within 10 kilometers or so and drop my cloak. If this hunter's still here, he should definitely take the bait and try to take us out. Usually explorers aren't much of a threat. They're not fit for PvP, and if they do something unexpected, they don't have enough scrams to be able to hold a hunter down because they have all their exploration mods. So I'm hoping this guy feels pretty confident in attacking us. We'll see what happens. Alright, approaching 11 kilometers. About right. Going to decloak here. This is within analyzer range if I was really exploring. Alright. And there he is.
This is Acheron.
Alright, sir.
You have no possibility, no chance, but you have had warning. Stop now, or we will destroy your ship. English Weller, this is your last warning. Stop now, or we will destroy you.
Let's fly! Let's fly! Hold your yard! C'est un navire de guerre! Ça va!
Good fight, Dorothy. Thanks for playing. Alright, so here we have Ram Killer again. He's in a new site, and off tape I did see that he still had other strats with him. He has at least one strat with him. Saw Mercy Killer. I don't have any backup this time, so I'm gonna do my best on my own. He's finishing up these sites pretty quick. I did see them make a little mistake. His guard that helps him clear sites and protect him from hunters was about 67 kilometers away when he cloaked. And Ram was coming right at me, so I don't think his friend is going to have enough time to save his life. We should have just enough space to stagger the DPS on my tank, and I think I'll be okay. If you guys are still watching at this point, then you must be pretty interested. At the end of this video, I'll share a little graphic of how much loot we got from killing all these guys. Alright, so he zooms right by that box, probably cracked it on his first try, coming at me at 13 kilometers. 11 kilometers, decloak, scram. I have more scrams. I brought an extra scram just for Ram because I know he was 2 stabbed for me last time. is Mercy Killer, 65 kilometers. He's approaching about 1 kilometer a second, telling me he's afterburner fit, and he's not going to make it in time to save Ram. Right now Ram's trying to warp out, thinking he has enough warp stabilizers. It's not working. And here you can see him click off into space, trying to burn away. He's afterburner fit, so he is pulling range. He's at 14 kilometers, 15. Scrams it off him, but he doesn't get away in time. Alright. At this point, Ram's down. I'm going in to loot his wreck. And I'm still more than happy to tank Mercy Killer here. So if Mercy wants to fight, I will fight him. But in the meantime, while I'm going to go loot Ram's wreck, I'll take out a drone or two. Going for what I could get now is always the best choice. And it might get some of his DPS off so I can rep some of my damage. One drone down. My bombs are up in 4 seconds. Just recalling. Some nice loot off Ram's wreck. About another 2 billion in loot. So this was a good call taking on these guys. And Ram decides to bail out. I wonder if he only had 4 drones. Alright guys, good fight. See you again.
The king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. The seas be ours, and by the powers where we will we roam.
Confess!
Yo-ho, all hands, hoist the colors high. Heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we
Confess!
Now some have died and some are alive, and others sail on the sea. With their keys to the cage and the devil to pay, we lay to fiddler's grave.
Confess!
Hoist the colors high. Heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die. Yo-ho, all
Confess!
together, hoist the colors high. Heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die.
Confess!
The bell has been ringed. watery grave. Do you hear its sepulchral tone? We call to all, pay heed the squall, and turn yourselves to